All right, now we're cooking. It's 8 o'clock on the East Coast. We're going to get ready for episode 5 with the amazing Jhalisson. She's my office manager. Today she's going to be talking about tips and tricks on how we can fit dentistry in our budget. So let's wave it at some of our friends and get Jolly going. I see Monica's here. Hi, Karen. How are you doing? I hope you had a nice, peaceful day. There's Jolly. Jolly, can you hear me?
It travels. Okay.
There we go.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
It's so nice to have you on the show.
Thank you.
You're a superstar, so I definitely had to get you on this segment. I want to start off by introducing you to our audience. Can you let them know who you are and what you do here at this office?
Hi, everyone. My name is Jhalisson Castro. I'm actually the office manager, operational manager here at Western Rice Dentistry. I'm original from Venezuela, Latina and proud. I've been here since 1997 and happily married with my husband, Kenny, living with my family here. I have my mom visiting from Venezuela. All my family is in Venezuela. And then I'm really happy to join this Western Rice family. I'm part of this family here now.
Definitely. You joined us, I believe it was January of 2019. And ever since you joined that front desk, everything has been on the up and up. I can't be any prouder of my front desk team, and I'm so happy to have you as the leader. Can you give the audience a little day-to-day of what you do as an office manager?
Well, as an operational manager, I'm in charge of running the office, make sure that, the patient has the perfect experience, make sure that I assist my owner doctor, and then keep the flow of the office, make sure the dental assistants are in place, that we provide the perfect patient experience for our patient here in our community.
Exactly. So you deal with a lot of characters day in and day out, and one of the most interesting characters would be probably somebody like Mahalia or Walea. So how do you deal with those tough staff members that you deal with day in and day out?
Well, as you know, based on my experience on management, I have a lot of people skills. I deal with different characters. I respect. I actually work as a family. I try to maintain that environment, that open door policy. I'm here for you. I support you in any way I can. So I think that we have a really good relationship because of the type of manager that I am, and the way that I make them feel like, everybody participate, everybody can, put their part in order for them to run an effective business.
Exactly. You nailed it. You nailed it. So one of the things that I brought you on for today was to talk about how we're going to fit things into people's budget regarding dentistry. So for our audience members, if you have any questions while we're talking, please add it in the chat section, and we'll be definitely excited to answer those questions. We're going to go ahead and get into that segment right now. So Jolly, when you have patients come in, and we have our amazing $59 special. It's a great way for patients to get, an x-ray, exam, and also a healthy mouth cleaning. Can you go into details about that particular promotion?
Yes, of course. Nowadays there's a lot of people that cannot afford dental insurance. Therefore, they need some of the incentive in order to come into the practice. So what we offer is the $59 promotion. Include exam, x-rays, and a healthy mouth cleaning. And in that visit with you, we diagnose, we tell them what they need, and then we try to fit everything into their budgets.
Exactly. So what are some ways you normally fit them into people's budget? Because I have a lot of patients and friends who say that, they aren't able to go to the dentist because they don't have dental insurance. Can you tell them like what options they have in regards to financing their dentistry?
Of course. If they don't have dental insurance, we have a discount plan that is called a Smart Generation Dental Plan. that gives a discount in all the procedures that we do here. On top of that discount plan, we have 3 financial companies that they can use. We have a Smile Generation Financial. We also accept Care Credit, and we have another company that is called Green Sky. So based on their credit, we can, put everything into place so they can afford dentistry.
All right. Something that was super interesting once I started working here, we basically have something like a layaway plan where you can pay as you go, but still get the dentistry that you need that day. Can you explain the payment plans?
Yes, we also have an office level payment arrangement. If the patient, doesn't qualify for any of the financial options that we offer, we can also do an office level payment arrangement. We require like a minimum 30, 40, up to 50% down, and then we break it in monthly payments based on the people's budgets. Like I like the fact that you, put priority in phases, like what people need, and then we take it from there.
So one thing our assistant Cartier has been saying all day today was that he feels really stimulated because his stimmy hit his account today. So for those people who are getting stimulated and let's say they have a broken back tooth and they need a root canal and crown, what would you say to that patient?
Well, for those patients that, need treatment, urgent treatment right now, like they have to come in. We have plans how to fit that into their budget, and then they can live healthy and happier.
Right. So I would say with those patients, think about what you need. So like I had a young lady come in today and she hasn't had a cleaning in like 5 years. And she knew she needed scaling and root planing with irrigation and laser, aka a deep cleaning as she called it. But we educated her and explained to her the purpose of why she needed this particular cleaning. She had a lot of calculus, bleeding gums. When we measured her gums, she had numbers that were like 4s, 5s, and I think she had a couple of 6s. If you don't know what that means, come in for an exam. We'll talk about it. But literally, she had periodontal disease, and we wanted to help her, so we had to get her cleaned. Jally, I think with her, what you did was to help her with the irrigation. We gave her I think you worked through her insurance. What can you do to help get the irrigation and laser into somebody's cleaning?
Yeah, well, some of the insurance cover the irrigation and laser are inclusive into the scaling and replanning. But then for those that they can offer, at least we can do the irrigation. We irrigate the quadrant that needs the most irrigation, or we can do laser in the upper and the lower. We try to fit that into the budget because at the end of the day, that's treatment that they need to complete. So we trying, to manage whatever they need to get done, and then we make it happen.
Okay. And you mentioned insurance. I don't want us to get too technical, but can you break down the like 2 type of insurances that you see a lot, and what role does insurance play in helping patients move forward with treatment?
Yes. Well, dental insurance is basically 2 types. We have the PPO plan and the HMO plan. The PPO plan covers percentage of the dental treatment that the patient need. And then that could be an individual plan, that could be a plan through their job, the benefit that they have. The HMO is a copay-based insurance. So it's basically they give the fee schedule to the patient, and that is the actual patient's copay. So we are in with the 2 plans, PPO and the HMO. Only 3 HMO, which is Solstice, Humana, and Delta Care. But PPO, we are enabled with every PPO insurance plan. And again, it's the PPO covers a percentage, the HMO is a copay-based plan.
That is like the number one question I get. Like, what insurances do you take? And I go, okay, we accept every PPO. And anything else you may have, let me go ahead and direct you to Jhalisson. If I get an Instagram message, I'll send it over to you and be like, Jally, do we take this particular insurance? We try to do whatever we can to try to, fit things into people's budget and help them out. Jally, even with our payment plans and the patient's insurance, are we able to like combine those 2?
Well, what's that?
are we able to combine, like, let's say a patient has an insurance and the insurance is maxed out at like $2,000 and the patient needs more treatment. Are you able to put them on a payment plan after the insurance is
Of
maxed
course,
out?
of course. And then we can either offer our discount plan, because if the insurance is maxed out and they still need treatment, we can offer the discount plan and then try to make, affordable for them, because the insurance is maxed out. And it happened that, the beginning of the year, we now in March, they maxed out because they needed a lot of treatment. Why not? We combine the discount plan and we make it happen.
All right. And I've seen you turn water into wine. Can you give some examples of the treatment plans that you've helped patients, get that yes on? So from like Invisalign, we just had perio here yesterday. So you've done like implants, getting yeses on that and helping the patients fit it into their budget. Can you give me like a story or an example of you getting a patient to, say yes to the dentistry that they need and also keeping it budget friendly?
Yeah, of course. You know that we have a lot of emergency people that walk in with pain, and then we never say no to those patients because, they're in pain. We need to take care of them as soon as possible. So when they need an extraction, what is going to happen after that extraction? People are not going to walk out with a hole in there. So we try to do plans, make sure that the patient is taken care of. We have specialists here that they can do the treatment same day. So what we do, especially yesterday that we have a periodontist here, a lot of people came in and they need extractions, they need implant, they need osteosurgery. So we try to, do it by phases. Okay, you need osteosurgery, let's do the right side first, then you come back for the left side, but at least, we are working on the problem that you have right now.
Right.
And then what we do here, and then it's something that I like about you when you treatment plan with patients, is you tell them the priority. So your priority is your extraction, your implants, you have to do a crown, you have to do a root canal, and then we take it from there and we do phases by phases. Phase one is going to cost you the most, what your insurance cover, what is going to be your copay, how we can fit this into your budget, can you give us a down payment for the rest of the patient copay. We're trying to make something affordable, and then they still are working on their dental needs.
Right. I also think about when you're working with other docs here in our office, some of our associates, I've seen you help them get yeses by, jumping in and tagging in. I think back to like one of the first times you were working here, you literally helped one of my associates through explaining to their patient why the SRP was so important. The patient wanted to get the cleaning, just the cleaning, and the doc, she was a little young and still getting her bearings. And you went in and you explained, well, this is what doctors said to you about getting this irrigation to flush the system. And I remember you were like talking about the bugs in under the gums, and the patient's eyes like lit up like, oh my God. And then I saw the doc even look at you like, okay, yeah, there are bugs. And then all of a sudden it became like a tag team where you and the doc were kind of co-presenting and doing a handoff, and then you had the patient involved. If you hadn't jumped in and explained the importance of that, the bugs under her gums, my doc couldn't finish it off and then go ahead and talk about how the laser is going to zap away the bugs also. So I love how you always tag team and get involved with the procedures and say, hey, from my side, I'm not a clinician, even though sometimes you are Dr. Castro with me, but that's me and you talking and me educating you on certain things, but you never like overstep the boundaries. You definitely always say, hey, look, from my personal opinion, this is what the doctor said, and this is what makes sense to me. And that helps patients feel a lot more comfortable. When we're walking around in our lab coats, a lot of time the docs, we forget that, people are afraid to come to the dentist. It's hard for them to walk through the door. So the fact that somebody's not wearing the white coat, who has the experience and has the compassion like you kind of put them at ease, and then this helps them move forward with treatment,
It's all about education, doctor, because some of the patients, they don't know what is the periodontal disease or what it can do into your body. So it's mouth-body connection. So it's all about education. I love the fact that, I work with individuals like you and other doctors that they explain step by step what is going to be the treatment to get them healthy. So it's all about education, and I get passionate and involved on that because I know they need treatment, and then we can complete the treatment here.
Exactly. So another one of your passions on top of helping people get dentistry in their budgets is giving back. I know you served as an ambassador for Serve Day here with PDS. Could you tell the audience about Serve Day and why you're so passionate about giving back and helping us donate dentistry?
Of course, of course. I was a Smart Generation ambassador for the region for a few years. It gave me passion deep inside me to help others, especially people that cannot afford dentistry and they've been neglected the dental health for so long. So in one day of the year, we donate dentistry to people that cannot afford dentistry, and then we are, selecting those individuals, and then we make people we change people's life. That's one of my passion, like give to the community that we serve, because, again, they cannot afford dentistry and they've been neglecting that. And then that specific day, we donate dentistry.
Exactly. All right, guys. So I want everyone who's watching, if you have any questions about how you're going to fit dentistry into your budget, or any questions you may have for Jhalisson, now is the time to put it in the comment section. I'm going to ask her a couple more questions on my end, and then it's all you guys from there, okay? So, Jally, what made you want to become an office manager?
Well, I was working in retail as a manager, so I have a background is management, but then, I needed something different in my career. I was like, I've been doing management for so long that, retail and then working in malls and stores. I was looking for a change in my career. So I got this opportunity offered by a coworker, and then I came and interview, and, dental grow me, and now I like it. I think that is something that I can, keep growing into my future career.
Right. And then you've been a patient here at the office yourself. Can you tell everybody about your amazing Invisalign journey?
Of course, of course. I wore braces for almost 5 years because of my spacing, and I never wore my retainers after braces, and then I have spacing. I know. But you helped me with that. We have the Invisalign Express, and look, now I have my perfect smile. And then it's funny because I feel like that I'm on sample for the office. So every time that we have an Invisalign case, I'm right there smiling, like,
I love it. So one person asked, will we be doing a STEMI special? So a STEMI special, you know what? You come in, because I've been talking to you for a little bit. I want to see you come in as a patient, and I'll see what I can do for you. I definitely think we can, help stimulate the economy and make something happen for you, okay? Another question, how do you utilize discounting treatment to get the yes? Oh, Jally's an expert at that. Go for it, Jally.
Well, we get the yeses because, again, it's educating the patient on why they need the treatment. It's no, I like the fact how honest you are with the patient. It's like we are not doing treatment just because of the money, or because of we doing the treatment because we want to make sure that the patient gets healthy and happy and live with a perfect smile, with no cavities, with no pain. That's basically our major our vision. So getting the yeses is, educating the patient, trying to fit everything into the budget, and then complete the treatment that they need. Same day treatment.
Exactly. And then sometimes I might even come in and say, okay, what is the roadblock for you? I'll come back. I'll see exactly what they were talking about. So let's say we'll use cleaning as an example. We want all three parts to happen. We want the scaling and root planing to happen, the irrigation and the irrigation, and then the laser. So if I see the patient is financially struggling with the irrigation part, I might say, okay, well, we can take it out. And then, or if it's the laser, okay, we can take it out. But at some point, I want you to move forward with this treatment. You might not be able to do it today, but let's get something started. So then that patient is only going to do the scaling, and at least they're going to remove all that bacteria, and then that way we can move forward. And we have tons of patients who would say, thank you so much, I appreciate it, I was in a bind, I wasn't able to do it. And then the next time they come, they're like, hey doc, I'm ready to get that irrigation, I'm ready to move forward with that laser, I know how important it was, and the hygienist actually spoke to me about it while she was doing my cleaning, and I'm ready to do it. I even remember one patient, they did the irrigation, the laser, and they did whitening the next time because, we didn't try to pressure them. It wasn't a sales pitch. We explained the importance of it. We told them, hey, okay, if this is all you can do right now at this situation, something is better than nothing. But they didn't do just a regular cleaning, because a lot of patients are confused. If you're trying to just do a regular cleaning and you need a scaling and root planing, a regular cleaning is literally brushing your teeth. You're going to move that bacteria around and create more problems. So if your dental office is telling you need scaling and root planing, I would say go ahead, listen to them, and find a way to get that scaling and root planing into your budget.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Our next question: how do you know if you need a deep cleaning? Well, you got to come on in. We'll have you come in and we'll take x-rays. After the x-rays are done, the doctor will do the exam, measure your gums, as you heard me say a few times. Good numbers are 1, 2, 3. But if you're sitting here and the doc's probing and you're hearing 5, 6, 7, there's trouble. And so those are not good numbers. And so what we need to do is find a way to get the mouth healthy, and we need to remove that bacteria from within the gums. And then at that point, we're going to have you see our periodontist, who's the gum and bone specialist, and he's going to evaluate you and see how you're healing after said deep cleaning. We call it scaling and root planing. That is the correct term for it. But we understand that is the term that a lot of patients use, but we want to make sure that, as we educate you, you are aware of what it's called. Okay?
So ask them, doctor, when was the last time that they have a cleaning? We're supposed to have healthy mouth. It's supposed to have a cleaning every 6 months.
Exactly.
So if a patient, like I did a cleaning like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, they definitely gonna need a deep cleaning, because if every 6 months you don't have your regular cleaning, it's timing.
Yeah.
It's basically that.
Exactly. And then again, guys, I know a lot of you use that terminology, but it's more than a deep cleaning. Literally, we're getting under the gums, removing the bacteria. We're literally reshaping everything. Like, there's a lot that goes into it, so I don't want to downplay it, okay? All right, so our next question: do you guys put braces back on? We do not. We actually are Invisalign office, but if you do need your braces, your brackets put back on, I would say contact a local orthodontist or come in and I can write you a referral to one of my favorite orthodontists in the area. All right, let's see. What toothpaste and mouthwash would you recommend? Ooh, I like that question. Jally, you go first and then I'll go after.
What was the question?
What toothpaste and mouthwash would you recommend?
Ooh. Well, we do have Crest, and then for mouthwash, we actually have our medicated chlorhexidine here, but then we also use Crest.
Okay, I would say yes. The Crest detoxifying toothpaste is really good. I am a big fan of the Sonicare brand. They have their Breath RX toothpaste, which is up and coming, which is really good. But when we deal with the toothbrushes, Sonicare's toothbrushes are A1. I absolutely love it. In regards to mouthwash, old school Listerine, like that. I like it without alcohol. The burn gets to me sometimes, but you can't go wrong with the different mouthwashes or something like fluoride also.
Yeah, and the Sonicare is all here at the office, so we have a really good price.
Yep. Another question: is Invisalign covered by insurance, Jally?
No, unfortunately, no. It's not covered by the insurance, but we have promotional discount on that.
Okay. Then someone asked, do we accept care credit?
Yes, yes, we take care credit.
All right. And then where are we located? We are located at 9310 West Commercial Boulevard. We're right between Publix and the Carvel ice cream. So you can do a little shopping for your grocery needs. And then afterwards, if you've been really good, you can get some ice cream. Jolly, what's your favorite thing to get from Carvel?
Oreo milkshake. Every time that we have a long day, guys, we order Oreo milkshake for everybody. So
That is a celebratory mood. I do not partake in it all the time, and when I don't, Jolly literally will try to surprise me with it, and I have to run away. But I appreciate it. She always looks out for me. She's the absolute best. We're located in Sunrise, Florida. I appreciate you, Jolly. You are, literally the heartbeat of this practice. I want to
thank
thank everybody for joining us tonight. If you guys have more questions, please feel free to DM me. We'll be happy to find ways to fit dentistry into your budget. For my docs out there that are watching, if you have questions about case acceptance, we'll be happy to answer and let you know what we do that works best for us here at West Sunrise Dentistry. Jolly, any parting words you'd like to give to our audience?
Of course. Pass by the office, guys. We have a really, really nice practice here. We have Dr. Golden, who's amazing. We have our amazing team. We treat people as a family. This is a really good practice. Pass by, check it out, and see what we can offer to you.
And one last question, Jolly. What's the name of your lipstick? Someone wants to know.
Somebody's asking about that?
Yes.
Redwood by MAC. You get that red is my favorite color, right?
You are our lady in red, and you are literally the heartbeat of our practice. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in 2 weeks, and I'll actually go ahead and drop this plug. My next guest will be Dr. Trev. So in 2 weeks,
Woo-hoo!
March 31st, Dr. Trev will be a special guest. So all the way from California, our celebrity dentist will be the next guest on Chairside. So looking forward to continuing this series. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed night.
Bye, guys.